Book Review After Dark by Haruki Murakami. After Dark is Haruki Murakami's 12th long novel, and an experimental 18 chapters long novel describes occurrences during a midnight by the objective third-person viewpoint, and each part is attached to pictures of a clock, and it shows the passage of time. The original Japanese hardcover edition is 294-page book, but substantial content or plot of this novel is a novelette, and it isn't significant story. This novel only describes very long midnight occurrences during 7 hours. I think this novel is short as a long novel, very long as a story of 6 or 7 hours occurrences, because there are lots of short chattings and objective descriptions. This story is the story of to connect, to sync and to exchange symbols, metaphorical meanings or something among three girls, Mari, Eri and Dongli, and between Mari and night people, Eri and man with no face, and Dongli and Shirakawa. Each chapter is basically divided by the episodes of Eri Asai, Eri Asai, Kaoru and Shirakawa. Each plot progresses simultaneously, and each episode connects directly or indirectly in real or metaphorical meanings. It may signify fragmental connections and information in the internet space. The situation was described by the third-person point like the view of Google Earth and Google Street View. Mari knew Curtis Fuller's 5-spot After Dark. Her most favorite movie is Jean-Luc Godard's Alphaville, and wore a Boston Red Sox cap. She was given the cap by a friend only, and was not interested in baseball. These things mean randomness of knowledge in the global culture and the internet, and Mari's coming across a Chinese girl Dongli, Shirakawa's escape imply random encounter of the era of globalization and internet. Takahashi's saying say your sister is in some other Alphaville kind of space, I don't know where, and somebody is subjecting her to meaningless violence, and Mari's reply in a metaphorical sense, page 130, aspects of the interrelationship of thought and action, page 153 of which Shirakawa considered, they imply the most important theme of this novel. There are proper or accidental connections in physical or metaphorical senses in the world, for better or worse, like a network or the internet, so the contemporary world is moving and changing. In this novel, Murakami splendidly described the situation, state, atmosphere and communication in the age of network and globalization and the Zero's internet and cell phone era, the era in which people connect through the internet and cell phones, and meet at third places such as family restaurants, convenience stores, fast food shops and Starbucks cafe as points of networks. Third places connect things and people from global to local. Also, this novel is a story of experiences of Mari during 7 hours. Mari came across and talked with adult night people, exchanged kindness and tenderness. Then she grew up, and its profound and beautiful experiences have positive influence on some characters and readers, and give readers good feelings. This story is beautiful and impressive, it's a precious thing for me, but it's not masterpiece and grand narrative. I think this novel is one of fine works of Murakami.